videos, I was doing a review before I got to this when I popped it up. And I wanted to say a note about, well, I could see I was playing a little bit of the devil there. And some of that devil got a few of those notes out of there wrong, and I want to make sure I get
So
one
there
of
was
those
a
notes in
couple
here.
of
I
them I'll
want to be
touch back
so
on,
big
because I
you
wanted to bring them in
understand
before I
the
hit the
deadly
record
sense
button. But
Some
one of
those
them was to the
things are
lady.
super
It's
critically
also, I want
important
you
here
to
understand
understand the
models and other
7 deadly
sectors of
sins, hon.
dimensional analysis that can
Okay?
gauge trajectories on systems pretty quickly.
And also,
We was
let's go
talking about
back
stuff here
to
because I wanted to intro it, and I wanted to
the
make
one
sure
right
that
next
that
to her
system comes
with
through.
Biden on the
Usually I play the
Constitution.
chariot card
Who was her
because I
name?
drop that card.
I can't think of her name.
Pixel 5 with night sight.
I doubt it'll come back up either if we're back up into this. I don't know. We'll try it. Yeah. No, go back. Come on, big money, no whammies. Yeah, baby. Alright, so you notice how I played that joke off early in the beginning, Coolio? He's there. Sharps is with me. I feel it. He's here. But I want to take advantage of this situation also. Like, this is husbandry. This is what it is in terms of the standards of what it is. Oh, yeah. It just happened so damn fast in terms of what it does. This is the correct way to handle that. Where I learned it from my initial momentum, and I'd like to bring up that game theory while doing it, being a tal note coming in from the cloud today. Of how, well, that thing coming in from the cloud about, well, what do you do from here? Clickety click, 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 we need to go to the fucking hospital. Alice in Wonderland, chase the rabbit, come on. I usually, you gotta remember, for me, when I say something like Lagrangian in Lambda, where I saw is going to be some stuff about Hubble's deep field expansion on the universe of expansion at 10 to the 36, the limit of this game. So this is a square board, right? And inside there, well, why not? I mean, we could do it anywhere, but why not here, GPT-3? Seeing you think you good with Google Go and all. Inside here, well, it helps with the other side of it. See how hard I am on the explanation across the board? It's deep, moving fast. You get the joke, take a break, bits and bytes for moves under the gambit, but there's only one board out here by mathematical standards. This quantifying to anything that would be at the speed ratios of that standard. A little much for GPT-3 to be able to process without neural net or organic learning. What is it called? Neat. But not neat. This is neat. Okay, a chessboard is very neat comparatively to land nav topology being also neat, but having its own general program that is M1 and M2 to the variables of an Ace HUD combat design once I got it programmed to Earth, scale of Earth, where certain things start to phase operate in order to trajectories on timelines, not only as they could be, but where they are, given some 0 to 1 kind of timeline that might be compressed and stacked over, falling into certain lines, and have operators of polarized systems walking through it. Now, I don't know how far the polarization, if I wanted to get to the constitution of things, I wouldn't know, given GPT-3's program, given a stonemason, and my general models on how that thing plays off, or twister theory, or the stock market, given how I program certain M1 variables. What's the service rating on an M1, Salty? I am glad you asked. That is a beautiful question in terms of the sectors and systems of price scales and weights and plates, given certain pressures and indicator trajectories on a common value of a mathematical constant. Beautiful. Self-learning AI, Alpha Zero, no doubt, right on the money. And I said I told him I'd take him on. I'll whoop Alpha Zero's ass on that chessboard about how to make a Master Mason GPT-3. Bust you up. I'm driving this car, buddy. Like I said, I can't take the guy anywhere. Let's see what you got.
What the world needs now.
A private, salty,
people.
gunnery sergeant,
People
astrologist coming in about where it's going to land on the South China Sea, and Fox in the Box popping up.
To find a new perspective. And a new...
But first,
like, where were you? Where were you? Just running around the farm?
Why
weren't you with her? I need to know.
For 4 years, Democrats complained that President Trump had no regard for the rule of law or respect for the Constitution.
There would be no reason for a conspiracy.
I hope there are at least
but there's
enough
no need to say that there is
here
conspiracy when there's so many damn
that
zombies in
America
this
is
apocalypse.
careening over a constitutional cliff to fight
I'm
back
hitting
against
big
lawless
players. Like
overreach
Space
by an
Time.
out-of-control
You know,
president.
Donald
PBS.
Trump is
Talking
lawless.
about
That
having a
he
guy from
believes he is
CERN
above
looking
the
like
law.
Jesus
The
stepping
breaking
out
of
telling
the
me
law
they
is
can't
Trump's
figure out the
point.
definition
He is
between
proud of his
general
lawlessness.
relativity and quantum mechanics.
Well, where are
8 black
all
holes
those
a week,
principled
Sarge?
Democrats
And you
now?
gonna
I
do
have
it where I
principled
told you in
quotes.
the stone mill?
Now, this week,
Yep.
Joe Biden
Up,
and his
up,
party
up,
erased
down,
all
down,
doubt
up,
as
and
to whether
down,
they
down.
actually
That's how you
respect
get
our
salty rabbit
Constitution,
stew
the
tonight, because
Supreme
that's
Court's
the rabbit.
authority,
It
and
would
the
be a
principle of
vector
separation of
position
powers.
on a piece
Well,
of
the short
machinery
answer,
where we
they couldn't
could
care
use
less.
a bunch of it,
President
given
Biden
an
defied a
inverted
clear
square
directive from the
law
Supreme
of
Court
other
on the
numbers that
question of
compel
whether the
percentages on the pie
administration's
chart,
COVID eviction moratorium
and you would
was
add up
unconstitutional.
GPT-3 to do
Now, it
something
was
like
kind of a
that.
quirky deal.
Or
It was a
at least
5-4
that might be a
decision,
goal to
and
some of
the
the
court
trajectories and
decided
the
to
limits on
leave the
timelines of
moratorium
that
in
capstone
place.
of that
But in
pyramid
a
build.
really
They're moving
bizarre
the
move, Justice
gold
Brett
pyramid
Kavanaugh
under Fort Knox to
joined
wherever
with
the
the
fuck
majority
I
of
police.
activist justices, but wrote separately that he believed the CDC
And I'd be like,
had,
do
in
it.
fact, exceeded its constitutional